Hello everyone, welcome back. It's a very rainy October day here, but we are here because it is 8 weeks since I started the whole process of turning this poinsettia here red for Christmas. And as you can see, it's really starting now. If we just have a look at how it looked a month ago. That photo was 4 weeks ago, and as you can see, so much more has happened in the following 4 weeks. Lots and lots of red bracts now, and if we look in the center of these red bracts, you can see the little flower buds. They're the actual flowers. The bracts themselves are just foliage, but these little flower buds will become little yellow stars. In Denmark, we actually call this whole plant, we call it a julestjerne, and that means a Christmas star, and because of the little star-like yellow flowers that come. So they should start blooming next month, I think. They're really lovely, and the fact that we started so early means that we're just going to have the plant hopefully at its very peak by Christmas easily. That was the thing I found out, that after turning it red a few times, it seemed to really peak almost in April. And so I thought if we start it really early, then we'll get it to peak closer to Christmas. Get it really, really red for that, and then you can start the whole greening process afterwards, which is also quite nice for summer. I just love the green leaves during the summer, and then the red ones at Christmas. It's so nice. So it's doing really well. A little look here. One thing is also that now that we've been through the 8 weeks, we can just leave it. We don't need to cover it anymore, because we've done the whole 8 weeks of covering it every night with blankets, or in the case of this guy over here, he's small enough to have gone inside a cupboard every night. And that means if you look at his top, he's not flattened. He's nice and bushy and just looks lovely and red as well. Whereas the one that was covered all the time, he's actually quite flattened on the top. I mean, it's a few hours since I uncovered him, and already his bracts are starting to try to straighten out a bit. But it does mean that he'll take a few weeks just to get really start unfurling himself and squashing himself and start looking more normal. As you can see, some of the things are kind of pushed in here, and it's just been obviously really weighted down by all the blankets and things. So if you have a space for a little plant to go inside a cupboard every night, that's a much better option, I think. But as I said before, I couldn't move this one. He's just too big now, too bulky to move around. But I'll be leaving him now. He'll carry on turning it redder and redder. There's no need to cover him up anymore, and that's a nice thing. It's one less thing to worry about. But do let me know how it's going for you. I hope yours has started to turn red now. And if you haven't started the process yet, you can still do so. There's still time. You can see, within 8 weeks, he'll be this red, and that was red enough for Christmas, isn't it? It still looks really Christmassy, so definitely worth a go. I think it's so fun. Let me know how it's going for you. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope yours is turning red, and I'll do another update next month, so you can see how it continues to change all the time. It's such a fun thing. So I'll see you then, and until then, happy gardening. I just thought I ought to give you a quick spin, let you see how it looks the whole way around. It's a lot more red on this side.